we're getting started here. Naoyuki Oi. Vitaliy Patsura. The best hair in pool. Naoyuki's going to win the first leg here and get the first break. Remember, alternate break format, 9-ball on the spot. 2-ball rotates between the wings and the back. And WNT break box. Race to 10 here, round 2. All right, 1 ball down for Naoyuki. Sorry, he has a ball down, but not the 1 ball. He's going to go cut the 1 into the corner. Attempt to at least come back down for the 2. Naoyuki was in the finals last week of the In the Box Open over at Rax WNT event in Rax Pool Hall in West Hempstead, New York. Really nice place to go to. If you're in the area, make sure you go there, check it out. Nice place full of diamonds. All right, Vitaliy out to the table. Guys, give me 1 second. guys. 1-0 Naoyuki. All right, Vitaliy on to the 2-ball. He's going to play the 2-ball, come across table and play the 3-8 combination. I believe this will be the last match of the night for the television matches. We will be back bright and early tomorrow at 11 a.m. Vitaliy drawing the ball all the way back down table for the 4. Play the 4 and the 5 in the same pocket. We joke with Vitaliy. We tell him that he has the best hair in pool, so we gave him an American name and call him Vinny. He'll play the 6 right into the corner. Just draw the cue ball back about 12 inches or so, maybe a little bit more than that. All right, Vitaliy going to play the 9 right to the corner and tie this up 1-1 here in the race to 10. All right, 1-1 on the score. Vitaliy sinks the 9. Check out the new SVB Generation 2 Q-Tech Qs from BSN's newest sponsor, Q-Tech Qs. These things are gorgeous. If you want to pick up one of these Qs, you can go to jsqsales.com. TSN's official retailer, and of course, official retailer of, authorized retailer of Q-Tech Qs. All right, Oil will play the 3 to the bottom corner. Come up one rail. He might even try to come in between the 9 and the 7. He does. Playing the 5 into the same pocket. He's got a couple different options. He can just come across table. He might also stun the ball into the right side rail, almost right up where the template rack is laying on the side. Back up playing that nice little inside spin on the ball. I'll be playing the 7 to the bottom right corner. You know, it's easy for a lot of players to not take Naoyuki seriously because he, he's a jokester, always saying something funny. But I don't think a lot of people realize just how lethal he is on the table. He is so good and puts the cue ball pretty much anywhere he wants to. And Naoyuki is definitely a threat to win every single tournament he's in. But the guy that he's playing right across from, too, is also one of those threats to be able to essentially beat anybody that he plays. So I expect this match to be back and forth, maybe some high-powered safes. Definitely going to be able to enjoy this one. All right, nice break by Vitaliy. incoming shot is a little rough. I think he's up to the task here. Let's see what he has to kind of shoot at. Playing that too, it's very easy to lose the speed of this ball coming around table and basically getting parallel with the 3 and the 7. So he's going to make sure coming up the third rail, the cue starts to slow down. Instead, he's just going to play the full out safe kind of bad move. All right, Vitaliy coasts the 4 into the corner. We'll have the 6 ball in the side pocket. A couple ways he can play this. He can roll past the 7, give himself an angle, away from it, or he can just kind of stun it to the side and use the left side rail to slow the cue down coming off the rail for the 8 ball. Vitaliy puts the ball down and makes the score 2-2 in a race to 10. All right, folks. All right, much better. All right, I got to say, I am incredibly sorry. There was a spectator that accidentally has been sitting on this wire over here. Complete accident, nothing, nobody's fault, but the wire pulled was pulling out of the outlet. And every time I was talking, I didn't think I was getting any responses. I've been talking, commentating, and we realized that there was no sound coming out. So I am extremely sorry for that one. No harm, no foul, all fixed and ready to go. All right. Naoyuki Oi has a 3-2 lead now here on Vitaliy Patsura. Going into rack number 6, V to break. Oh, we might have a golden. No golden. We had 2 last rack. A little bit of a tough shot here. He's going to have to pull the cue. When he plays the 2 to the corner, he's probably not want to go forward with this. A couple matches that are ending right now. Niels Fyan. He's just defeated Darwin Vergara. Niels was the winner of this event last year. Yeah, I'm a little close. I thought the volume was coming out okay. Let me know how it sounds. Vitaliy will play this 3 down into the corner. Let the cue ball roll forward a little bit. Might even just kind of stun it. Yeah. 5 ball's waiting at the top pocket. Sinks the 5 ball, comes around for the 6. You might see all 3 balls here, 7, 8, 9, all in the same pocket. Yeah, pal, I got music playing. Just not at an obnoxious level. Just a little blues in the background. Thanks. What's up, buddy? All right, Vitaliy makes the score 3-3 here in a race to 10. Alternate break. Naoyuki up to the table. It's going to be his break. Daniel Maciel just won his match 10-3 against Ed King. Oscar Dominguez is up 5-0 currently on Earl. Elliot Sanderson is up 6-2. Torsten is on the hill 9-6 against Donnie Mills. All right, Naoyuki has the 3 in the corner, but the angle, the cue ball might run into the 9. Oh, he just clears it. That's a good shot. All right, Naoyuki pockets that. He's going to take a 4-3 lead over Vitaliy. Basically, it's back and forth. No player really having a big edge here right now.
Hello guys, I'm Feder Gorst and you're watching Billiard Sports Network.
Okay, rack 8. Vitaliy to break. Vitaliy at the table. Let's look at the overhead. like we got a stray cue ball. Too good for your home. Good hit by Naoyuki. The Vinny's just a made-up name. It's not actually. It's not actually his real name. We told him he had to have an American name. Off the 4. Back and forth, these two players. Safety, safety, jump, jump. Neither one wanting to give an inch. All right, we got a final over there. Torsten Hamann has defeated Donnie Mills with a score of 10-7. Savannah Easton, one of my WPBA girls, is up 2-1 over Suad Kantavark. Hunter Lombardo and Moritz Neuhausen are locked up in a pretty big battle. Sanjan Pelovanovic is up 6-3 over Boris Ivanovsky. Got a couple good matches starting this round. They just announced they sent out Eric Roberts and Dennis Graba. There's one match I can't wait to see this one. Sean Mark Malayan versus Hubert Lopatico. They're very evenly matched, and both of those players are very electric. They have great shot-making abilities. If you started the first round today, 4 matches or 4 wins in a row will get you to the winner's qualification single elimination on Saturday. If you're one of the WNT top 32, then you get, there were buys. So if you were a seeded player, then you got a buy. So then 3 matches get you to Saturday single elimination. So 64 will be going to stage 2. 32 from the winner's side and 32 from the B side. Benjamin, what's up, bud? Always enjoying the expo, buddy. going for the all-out save, putting the cube behind the 7-9. Letting him come up table. There's also one of the best female players in the world is actually here in this tournament, Han Yu. She's playing in a little bit against Raymond Linares, Florida, good buddy of mine. Albin Ocean and Walter Lacrier supposed to be playing in a few minutes. V going to put it back up top again. Parks it on the 8-ball. It is not. The 8 does not go, but there could be a tangent line on the 3 to go to the top left. We'll see here in a second. Naoyuki's just going for the safe. It's going to skirt out, probably even scratch. It does. All right, Vitaliy. Before going into the side pocket. Going to set up for the 5 in the corner. All right, 6-ball to go up to the top corner. Good stroke on the 6-ball. I don't know if he got there, though. The way he's queuing it, he has all the ball. Actually, enough to overcut it. Wow. All right, Naoyuki in a position here. Potentially take a 2-game lead. Looking to play the 7 to the top corner. All right, Naoyuki gets out. I'm just going to start calling him Oi. He keeps calling him. Oi gets out, makes the score 5-3. Good break. No love on the 3 ball. 6 is in the way. All right. Don't see a big benefit for Vitaliy to really go for this shot. Yeah, I knew he was going to play more conservative on that one. Just put the cue up table. Always going to play containing safety here. Just kind of try to hold the cue behind the 9. Put the 3 back up table. We have a little chess match going on here right now between the 2 players. Who's going to make the mistake first, or overhit or overstroke the ball? V's going airborne. I would think I would be a betting man saying he was going to kick at it, and of course I would lose my money because he's jumping, but maybe he's going to try to jump, play the front of the 3. He held it good. I think It is. It's gonna leak out for Naoyuki. Look for Naoyuki to. I see him spin this ball. All right, on to the 5. Kind of 2 rails over for the 6 ball. He did not miss the 5. He did. All right, V's going to play the 5 into the corner. He's going to have to get to the left side of the 6. Our left side of the 6. Long kick here for Naoyuki. No, he didn't. Almost from Naoyuki. That would have been a really nice kick shot into the corner pocket. All right, so look for V to come off. A couple different ways to play this. He can come off the left rail, clip the 6, come around the 9. He can come in tight on the 6 and just play the 6 in and come up to the left side of the 9, come back up table. Vitaliy makes a good shot there on the 8 ball. Comes across for the 9. He's going to be able to play the 9 to the bottom left. He wants to try to cut this deficit down to 1 here against Naoyuki Oi, last week's runner-up at the In the Box Open. All right, we have 5-4 here on the score. All right, rack 10, waiting for the score to update. Vitaliy down by 1, breaking. 9 ball's moving. Every time a 9 ball gets moving, it just you get that chance that it could go in. Get that quick golden rack. Three into the corner, cue ball, nice and clean, back up table, playing the 4. Just going to be back and forth here for Vitaliy. Still think Vitaliy should go after some men's hair care products for sponsors instead of Q sponsors and everything. He's got the best hair in pool. Plays that inside, bumps the 8 a little bit, gives him some some room to be able to stop the cue ball, but also play with some pace. Over the shoulder view here of V when he gets down. Little stuck in the pocket, though. He's not going to be happy about that one. play it off the 9 to the top left. Look at the speed. He got there. I like that shot. So nice. Play it off the 9 to the top left. We get to play it twice. Look at the speed. It's the instant classic replay. Got there. I like that. Sponsored by Classic Billiards. Naoyuki with the jump shot. All right, Vitaly's got a chance. Tie this up. Oh, V left a 7 in the corner. He's going to want that one back. All right, Naoyuki gets out and makes another 2-game lead. All right. 2-ball goes in clean to the corner. He's the fastest growing beard and pool. You're right, thanks. I'm trying to hypnotize you all to subscribe to the Billiard Sports Network. I don't really have to try that hard. I just give you a really cool pool. Don't charge a pay-per-view, and don't make you pay for anything. Pretty simple. Now I'm curious, is Naoyuki going to use a lot of the inside English and try to go for the 9? Or is he just going to try to cut the 2 and then just go for the run out? He's just going to go for the run out. A little bit of a tough angle coming off. that's a nice one. Jump bank. That's a highlight reel shot right there. Oh, that's a nice one. Jump bank. And he gets a little bump at the end there off the 6. Pull guards are nice to him in that shot. Both players playing the back and forth chess, waiting for one of those balls to leak out. Two rails for V, hits it, but it's going to leak out again. Naoyuki got the best of the exchange. Blocks electrical fields. Protects your computer. Vitaliy with some of the highlight reel shots of the tournament today. Back and forth for Vitaliy, going to make the score 6-5. Guys, if you're coming down to the Super Billiards Expo, make sure you stop over and see my man Dr. V with his new Titleist chalk. So good that I got Shane to switch off of the chalk that he was using for this. That's got to be saying something. Like I said, make sure you stop by and see Dr. V. Just waiting for the score to update 6-5. Mr. Oy over Vinny P. Let's see what some of the scores are currently around the tournament. Vitaliy having 3 balls left, trying to get himself tied up here with Naoyuki. The young Eric Roberts is having a real tough time right now with Dennis Graba. Dennis is up 8-0. Tyler Steyer up 4-2 on Brandon Schuff. Moritz is up 9-6 on Hunter Lombardo. Sanjin Pelavanovich is up 9-8 on Boris Ivanovsky. Savannah Easton is up 5-4 over Suad Kantavarek. Or Kantarevic, not Kantavarek, Kantarevic, excuse me. All right, 6-6 here on the score. All right, 6 in the way, 2 up on the opposite end.
Match number 178, Aiden Wagner and Albert Dietz on table 10. Aiden Wagner and Albert Dietz on table 10.
We've got a final over there. Moritz Neuhausen has defeated Hunter Lombardo with a score of 10-6. Moritz moving on to the next round.
Match number 179, Raymond Linares and Han Yu. Table 11, Raymond Linares and Han Yu. Table 11.
Sometimes it's hard running the stream and being at some of these tournaments because I'm still a fan of pool. Like, I'm a self-proclaimed pool nerd. And match just started over there. It's going to be Raymond Linares, buddy of mine from Florida, playing Han Yu. Love to go sit down and watch that. But then the fun thing is I remember that I own all the content, so I can just go back and watch it later on. And you can too, with the Digital Pool all-table streaming pass. Tally with a nice spin around the 9 for the 5 ball. just has to be careful the side pocket. This is one of those shots where you can almost overstroke it and then just kind of curls into the side pocket. He just has to make sure he stuns it right. And he did. That ball exceptionally well, actually. All right, and Vitaliy Patsura takes the lead now, 7-6, here against Naoyuki Oi. I did an interview with Naoyuki about 2 years ago at the U.S. Open, and it was incredibly funny. It was at an old channel that I used to run. And afterwards, he looked at me. He goes, he said in this, he goes, nah, not funny enough. Do again. And maybe do the whole interview again so he could be funnier. All right, folks, when this match is over, this will be our last match of the night. We will be right back at it at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Scott Frost joins me on Saturday and Sunday. So the Frosty one, keep it nice and cool in here. We'll be, of course, talking about pool, everything going on in all the tournaments, and Scott's exceptional commentary. JJ stopped in earlier to say hi to me. See if we can get JJ in the booth here at some point. Emily's here. I know Emily is incredibly busy, but maybe I can guilt her into coming in here for a few minutes. If not, totally understand. I don't think anybody in pool works harder than Emily Frazier. All right, Naoyuki with the push shot. All right, Vitaliy giving it back. All right, 2 goes in the side. I think Vitaliy has to get out here or play a great shot that he can then get out on his next inning. if he goes back and forth with Naoyuki. I see Naoyuki coming out on top. Just because I think right now in this particular match, I think Vitaliy is playing the better shot, like the better shot maker. But Naoyuki has been getting the better of the exchanges on the defensive portion of the game. So Vitaliy can at least get himself a 2-rack lead. If he does make an inevitable mistake, it won't necessarily could not necessarily cost him the match. We have a final over there with David Fenley from Maryland versus Darren Appleton. Darren got the best of that exchange, won the match 10-2. Dennis Graba is on the hill right now against the young Eric Roberts with a score of 9-2. Tyler's up 5-3 on Brandon Shonuff Shuff. Kazakis is up 6-1 over Ken Mendoza. I think Alex got the WPA Player of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. Well deserved. If you've ever spoken to Alex, he's such a nice guy to talk to. Always respectful, always cool. All right, V making some good work of this rack. All right, 8-ball for Vitaliy to come back down for the 9. All right, Vitaliy gets to 8 now, 2 up on Naoyuki Oi.
Hi there folks, I'm Phil Yates. I watch an awful lot of 9-ball pool. If you want to see the best of action, it's Billiard Sports Network, all the way.
My man, Uncle Phil, Phil Yates, one of my favorite people to be around. I consider Phil a commentary legend, and I got to call some matches with him last year, and it was like a very humbling experience being next to someone as professional as Phil. But Phil was, oh, Naoyuki, golden. It's 8-7. That quick, he gets one back. So back to Uncle Phil. Last year, he said he came to the Battle of Bull. Him and Carl Boyce. It was a great time, and he gave me some tips and everything. It was just really cool to be able to get in the box with someone like Phil. All right, 8-7 now. Naoyuki, his break. You just called the match. Then I was, as a fan, I wanted to see Sean Mark Malayan versus Hubert Lopatico. It's going to be a killer matchup. Sean Mark Malayan, the first Pennsylvania State 9-ball champion. I held that tournament a couple years ago. He was the winner, defeating Lucas Fracasso Werner. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Vitaliy comes back almost with one. Wow, Vitaliy almost got one. Let's see, how close is that? I mean, it's there. Wow. Do you call the push and just make it here? Or do you play the 2 for the cut with a little bit of back English? Mike? That's a big shot here. He has to get position. Now, actually, can he bank the 3 into the 9 playing the two-way shot? That would just be madness. Instead, he's going to cut the 3 up table, get in between. That's a great shot. All right, now that pocket just became huge to bank the 4 across table at the 9-ball. Play the 4-9 combination. All right, Vitaliy looking to get on the hill here with this shot. Wow. Right down the center jaws of the pocket. Pushes the 9 out. That is insane. I don't know what you said this earlier about yesterday. There was no stream yesterday. I think you may have been watching another event. All right, V still has a chance to get out here and get himself onto the hill. Got to get on the good side of 6. He does. All right, so does V play the one rail, or does he kind of put a little bit of back spin on it? Come off and connect to the second rail, the left side rail. Well, just plays a nice pocket speed ball. That shows confidence. That shows that he's not afraid to just play the shot he needs to instead of using the second rail to slow down. Plays a 7 in the corner. Pretty straight on the 8. Plays the cue up. 9 ball going to be in the side pocket. And looks like Vitaliy will get to the hill first against Naoyuki Oi. Oi, oi. All right, 9-7 Vitaliy right now.
Ich bin Moritz Neuhausen und ihr schaut gerade Billiard Sports Network.
I got to get Vitaliy and Naoyuki to each make me one of those, but in their language. So one in Japanese and one in Ukrainian would be cool. All right, Naoyuki's break. Makes the 1, but no shot on the 2. I don't know if Naoyuki wants to push here because if I'm Vitaliy, just give it back. So Vitaliy is guaranteed at least one more break. Naoyuki's going to push. He'll push to the jump. But I think I like the 2-rail kick instead. I think I like the kick to the left side pocket down to the bottom rail and trying to come from behind it. Vitaliy doesn't even want to touch it, so he gives it back. Oh, and Naoyuki does not make the hit. That will be ball in hand. All right, 6 balls left for Vitaliy to end this match and move on to the next round. I said, this will be our last streamed match of the night. But you can watch all the remaining matches. There's going to be some B-side matches tonight on the Digital Pool all-table streaming platform. If you're watching here on YouTube, I will put a link in the chat for you. If you're watching on WNT television, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. You are more than welcome to come watch and hang out with us. Vitaliy did not get where he wants to be. A little too much. All right, is V just going to come across? Does he ride the 9 here a little bit? I think he has enough to skim it, too, if you really want to try to play the safe. Yeah, I think he was really just kind of making contact on that shot, making the hit. And like I said earlier, you want to put Naoyuki away. You don't want him having opportunities and chances. And if you're Naoyuki, obviously you're trying to capitalize on anything that you can. That there will not help Naoyuki right now. Oh, almost back cut it in. That would have been a great shot for Naoyuki. All right. Vitaliy, 3 shots left to finish. Playing the 7 in, just wants to come across. If he can get straight on the 8, he'll be okay with the 8 in either pocket. That'll work for him. All right, 8 ball down, 1 shot left here for Vitaliy to move on to the next round. I think he'll just need 1 more win tomorrow on the A side to get to the final 64. All right, and Vitaliy is going to win this match and defeat Naoyuki Oi and move on. Folks, that's our last match of the night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping track of us all day, hanging out, 10, 12, 15 hours of pool. We love it. Thank you to all of our international viewers watching on WNT television. And, of course, all the people watching from the digital pool all table streaming. My name is Frank Maioletti, also known as the Cue Ball from the Pool Hall.